Today we're going to learn about the 2013 Sentra. A complete redesign on the car, just like the Ultima. And if you notice, one thing right off the bat is the LED lights that were placed into the headlight. These lights come on when the parking lights are engaged in the vehicle. And the reason is because not only does it give you good styling, but also if you're in low visibility and you have these on, it just adds a little bit of accent so that way other people on the road can see you. The motor that Nissan went with is a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder motor, which gives you a little bit of more horsepower than the 1.6 liter motor would have, and still gives you great fuel economy. The same motor mounts that Nissan uses with their fluid technology inside of them is also equipped in this car, and it also has the new redesigned CVT transmission, or continuously variable transmission. And what that does is it definitely increases the horsepower to the vehicle and gives you a constant power band. You won't have any power lag or shift shock when you come in to drive this vehicle. The one thing that Nissan does, and still does correctly, is everybody knows at 100,000 miles, usually you have to replace your timing belt. This car has 2 timing chains, there's no belts. So at 100,000 miles, the car's still good to go. The timing chain will go the entire service life of the vehicle, which is rated at 250,000 miles. When you move to the side of the car, the whole car is redesigned with all the lines are the same lines that come in the Ultima and the Maxima. And they also have the same checkmark headlight, which is a signature of the 370Z, and also with the Nissan Maxima. If you come into the interior of the car, you notice that they definitely increased not only the space of the vehicle, but the whole dashboard and displays as well. This one is an SV model, so you're going to see that there's Bluetooth on the steering wheel. You have a complete driver assist display up on front, and then also the cool thing about the car is it has 3 different drive modes. So not only do you have drive, but down to the left hand of the steering wheel, you'll see 2 buttons that'll say Eco and Sport. The Eco mode, which would be right over there, looks like, what it does is when you put it in Eco mode, it's going to completely change the way that the car shifts to increase its fuel economy. And also while you're driving, on the screen will show you what you can do to better your driving habits. If you just want to kind of pick up and accelerate your own highway, you can go into Sport mode, which is going to allow you to have a little bit more horsepower as you're going down the road. With the redesign of the car, they also increased the legroom by, I think it's 2.5 inches up front and 3.5 inches in the rear. With the Sentra, they were able to increase the gas mileage. Last year's model used to get 34 miles per gallon highway. Now this car is the best in class at combined 34 miles per gallon. So you're going to get 30 city and 39 highway. So this puts it in the top of its class. With your rear room, if you have children, small children, big children, doesn't really matter, they're all going to fit, which I think is a good thing to have whenever you buy a sedan. If you also look to the trunk of the car, I think the trunk in the Sentra deceivingly looks a lot bigger than the trunk in the Ultima, which it is. It actually has 2 more cubic feet of trunk space over the Ultima. And the other thing that's really cool about the car is the Pure Drive. The Pure Drive badge means that this car meets the federal regulations and standards that they want vehicles to have by the year 2016, which means that it gets extremely high fuel efficiency and low emissions.